King Zhao of Zhou, named Jī Xiá, was the fourth monarch of the Chinese Zhou dynasty, who took over a prosperous kingdom from his father. Famous for his disastrous war against the Chu Confederation, his death in battle ended the Western Zhou's early expansion, and marked the beginning of his dynasty's decline. However, he wasn't quite a perfect monarch like his ancestors, and dramatically declined the national power. Around a decade after he ascended to the throne, some abnormal natural phenomena appeared in Zhou's capital city, which included an earthquake, overflow water from the river. By the time of King Zhao's coronation, his father King Kong, and grandfather King Cheng, had conquered and colonized the central plains of China, forcing most of the northern and eastern tribal peoples into vassal. As a result, King Zhao inherited a prospering kingdom, and could afford to build a new ancestral temple for his father. This temple, known as Kong Gong, was built in line with ritual reforms of the time. With the north and east pacified, and large military force under his control, King Zhao turned his attention to the Yangtze Basin. This region of great mineral wealth was under the control of the Confederation of Chu, with whom the Zhou kingdom had been on good terms for almost 2 centuries. Under King Zhao, the relationship between Zhou and Chu deteriorated, however, as Chu continued its aggressive expansion, and Zhou's demand for gold, copper, and tin grew. As hostilities grew, border clashes ensued, that eventually escalated into open war. No longer tolerating Chu's perceived resistance, Zhao invaded the Chu Confederation. He initially conquered the region to the north of the Yangtze, and then defeated and subdued the 26 states of the Han River Valley, including Chu. Zhao launched another military campaign into the middle Yangtze region. He probably aimed to permanently bring the Yangtze Basin under his control. This campaign ended in disaster, as the Zhou forces were defeated and almost entirely wiped out. King Zhao and his remaining troops allegedly drowned, while retreating across the Han River. A brave general risked his life to take the king's body out of the river, and carried back to the capital. He was given a noble title by the new king later. The reason why so many brave and experienced soldiers, and king drowned together, was not noted on historical documents. With that many military achievements of King Zhao of Zhou, and his powerful army, they wouldn't be beaten such quickly and utterly. Some people said that they all died because the bridge broken down. Some believed that those boats they used were of bad quality, while others thought they came into a big earthquake. After this tragedy, the king's crown prince, his first son Jī Man, ascended the throne. Zhao's death and defeat greatly damaged the Zhou dynasty's reputation, and ended its early expansion, resulting in several foreign invasions of the kingdom. His successor and son, King Mu of Zhou, was able to restabilize the kingdom, but the Yangtze Basin became the permanent southern limit of Western Zhou's direct control. Despite his humiliating end, King Zhao was still commemorated for his southern campaigns, as he had at least established political dominance over the region, to the north of the Yangtze, and east of the Han River.